place you should go. Watch the TDS Wrestling Show. Join us for all reviews and watch-alongs with plenty of jokes related to slongs. We give you all the news that you need to know from World Wrestling Entertainment to AEW. Follow our timeline episodes, our late night PLE shows. Watch along Wednesday is always fun. Join all our friends like Tommy Gunn. Brendan always wants to see me. I think we can agree that's too sweet. Ripshot drops by, as does Daniel Taker. And Jimmy Corderas, the freak-out maker. Watch the archive shows too, there's a ton. Just ask Tyler Pemberton. We're all friends here, nobody is mean. Well, maybe, apart from Andrew Green. This is the TDS Wrestling Show.
What is going on here?
Oh, mess my hair up, I'm not careful.
Oh no!
It's alright. Oh god, yeah.
It's a bit messy.
Just a little bit. Yeah, if I don't look after that, I'm going to end up with a Bob Holly haircut.
What, you going to dye it blonde?
Yes.
That would suit you, actually.
If I've done it before.
You'll look like Miro when he debuted in AEW. Just wear that Mickey Mouse t-shirt. That's the best debut ever. That was like King 97 vibes. You know? Awesome.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hello, guys, and welcome to the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World on this fine and fabulous but interesting occasion where we are doing this episode. We're not live.
We're not live, no.
We don't have you guys. We don't have our audience with us whilst we do this one particular episode. However, this will be, well, right now, on this very particular moment when you're watching us, this is the premiere of this episode. Exclusive to YouTube. It'll be premiering at 7:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That's just UK time. And 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time for you guys across the pond. And here we are. And you are now watching this one very particular episode where we are going to be doing a Legends episode.
A Legends episode.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think we've just come up with something. That's the name of the show's. Legends episode.
The Legends. Yeah.
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 So we're going to go back, dive in deep, and we're going to talk about one of our personal favourites from our childhood and a very, very underrated individual, in my opinion.
I agree.
A very underutilised individual as well, but an incredible and fantastic performer inside and outside the ring. And he's a badass.
Yeah, he's a badass.
You do not want to fuck with this man.
No.
We are going to be discussing the career of hardcore Bob Holly.
We are. And this is fantastic.
This is fantastic. And as you can see below, this episode is dedicated to our friend Ribshot. 2023 to forever. As specified by our friend Ribshot, he said it and I've done it. He did, didn't he?
He did say this.
He did. And we are doing this episode specifically for our friend Ribshot, who has a wonderful, fantastic, and amazing YouTube channel. He's there right below. Check him out. He does some of the most incredible animated wrestling content. It is the best animated wrestling content on YouTube. You won't get anything better than that. And it is brilliant. So this is for you, Ribshot. Much love to our friend. Just for you. So, we're going to do... Let's be honest. We're not going to be here for hours and hours and hours talking about hardcore Bob Holly.
No.
We're going to give you the basics, but we're going to give you what we think is the best. We're going to go through the years, and we're going to just talk about the moments that we remember and that we feel are quite valuable to Bob Holly's career.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the highlights of his career.
Yeah. There's been some lows. There has been some lows. But
unfortunately, a lot of his career was been in lows. But that's not no fault of his own. That's the fault of booking.
Yes, it is indeed. It feels strange doing this, and we don't have you guys here.
Yeah.
It's just the two of us.
I feel like I've gone out without my clothes on. Like, something don't feel right.
And that quite often anyway.
I only when I'm on the vodka.
Right.
That's why I drink whiskey. Vodka.
What about vodka and Red Bull?
That gives me wings.
Ah, yes, I've seen. You're running around naked with a pair of like angel
I tried
wings.
jumping out that tree, bollock naked eye.
Yeah, I remember.
I got the branch stuck up my. Yeah,
You made yourself a third hole.
I did. Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway,
bad times.
this is about Hardcore Holly, not about what happened when he fell out the tree.
Well, it's pretty hardcore, to be fair.
It was. That's it.
Yeah, that was.
It was.
Yeah, it was really hardcore.
Let's go back. Let's go back 38 years.
38 years. That's the year I was born.
1980. No, you were born in 87.
Yeah. Well, I'm 38. I'm 39 this year.
Okay, so 1988.
Yeah.
We're in 2026 now. This is the confusing part.
Yeah.
The debut. Yeah, so Hardcore Holly, Bob Holly, debuts in 1988 working for the World Association of Wrestling, teaming with Ron Starr and again, this is his debut years between 1988 and 1990. Him and Ron Starr actually took on the Rock and Roll Express
Oh, wow.
and actually defeated them after several bouts, and eventually got there.
Well, that's a big deal.
Rock and Roll Express, like
Legendary.
legendary tag team in the wrestling
Yeah.
world. Some of you young whippersnappers would never know who the fuck they are.
No.
But they set the bar for tag team wrestling before the golden era.
Yeah.
You know, and they're still going now. Not as wrestlers, but Jesus, they're both still going.
Yeah, they are.
And at that point, I think that opened a few doors for Bob Holly and Ron Starr, where they eventually went to go and wrestle in the NWA.
Was it what period of time was that?
This is late '88. So the NWA, and this is where I get a little bit confused because you can see where I'm coming from with this, with WCW, NWA, and where it all came together.
Yeah, NWA, like, they had a habit of just like going like to companies and just being there for a while,
Yeah.
like they did with TNA in later years.
So to my knowledge, didn't the NWA eventually become WCW of some form? I get very confused with all this.
I get confused with NWA. Full stop.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean NWA's always been its own kind of thing, but yeah, I don't know. That would probably take me about a year's worth of research to be like, all right,
Now I get it.
now I get it.
So I think WCW, I could be talking out of my ass here, but WCW kind of came out of Jim Crockett Promotions
Yeah, I believe
and
so.
something else that just kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit rusty on that, to be honest with you. It's been a long time since I've watched the Monday Night Wars DVD, which would probably give me all the answers.
Yeah, probably would.
I might stick that in the DVD player if I had one. So after Bob Holly's stint in the NWA, he moves over to WCW. I had no idea he wrestled in WCW.
I didn't either. I did not either.
That's probably because no one really saw him do anything. I'll get to that. So he worked in WCW mainly as a jobber.
No surprise.
That's why we never knew who the hell he was.
Yeah.
He did that for 2 years.
Wow.
He was defeated by a very renowned wrestler in WCW, who at the time was the United States champion. He had a match with Lex Luger,
Oh, bloody hell.
and Luger just whooped his ass.
Yeah.
So the fact that he was able to wrestle Lex Luger at that part of his career, that's impressive.
It is really impressive. And I noticed with like early 90s wrestling, like even like later 80s to early 90s, jobbers, that was basically like NXT. It's a way of getting your foot in the door and proving yourself.
Yeah.
You know, in WWE around this period, well, a bit before this, but late 80s in WWE, they had Mick Foley as a jobber under the name Nick Foley. And he was just an enhancement talent. So but that's the way of getting your foot in the door. And obviously, Bob Holly saw the opportunity with WCW and did 2 years there.
Yeah.
Even though he had to kiss the mat every night, but if it's a way of getting a contract.
I would do the same if I was in Bob Holly's position, even back in the 90s.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I think a lot of these guys, like Bob Holly's a great example. Like, they really had to go through all of those really big barriers just to get where they needed to be, because totally different business back then to how it is today.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what, it's a very difficult business to get into and to find success in it, to be able to do it full time, you know?
Yeah.
It's not an easy process. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So he wrestled in WCW in 1990 and 1991. And then after that, between 1991 and 92, he made a few appearances for the WWF.
Yeah.
Again, enhancement talent, a jobber.
Yeah.
Wrestled the likes of Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim.
He also wrestled, oh my goodness. He wrestled Owen Hart, Coco Beware. I should have wrote these names down. Owen Hart, you know, Intercontinental Championship level.
Yeah.
So, 1991 to 92, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. A lot of the guys that ended up in WWF went through the Smoky Mountain Wrestling territory. Kane?
Yeah, Kane did, yeah.
Hardcore Holly. You know, there's a lot of them. There's a hell of a lot of them. So he portrayed a snobbish street thug from the West Coast. That was his character.
Oh, wow.
But do you know his name was Hollywood Bob Holly?
Hollywood Bob Holly.
I kind of like it.
Hollywood Bob Holly, yeah. God, he was Hollywood before Hollywood Hogan.
Uh-huh.
And the Hollywood Rock.
Yeah.
Bob Holly. That's why Ripshot likes Bob Holly. He's the original Hollywood.
He is the original Hollywood.
Hollywood Bob Holly.
I would love to look at a little bit more about that, because that sounds quite interesting.
I would like to see a complete library of that promotion.
Yeah.
I bet they were doing really good stuff.
Again, you all know who did that. Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette. Anything Jim Cornette touched, he did very good.
Especially in that era, because he had a good mind for that era time frame.
I think Jim Cornette is a very valued brain in the wrestling world. It's not even utilized at all.
No, yeah.
But I feel like with Jim, I don't think he wants to anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't want to move with the change. And neither do I. So I get where he's coming from.
Yeah, I get where he's coming from as well.
Yeah.
So in 1993, he took a complete hiatus and had exactly 1 year off from wrestling.
Bloody hell.
So he went back to I don't know, my Siri must do it. Yeah. So he basically went back to doing what he was originally trained in, and he was a welder. So basically went back to doing a day job.
Good skill.
Anyway, 1994 comes around the corner, and he is employed by the World Wrestling Federation.
World Wrestling Federation.
Hello, World Wrestling Federation.
Every time.
You can't go wrong with that. Hello, World Wrestling Entertainment. It's okay, but it doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't.
I love how here in 2026, people are saying, for example, fuck the Fed. If you're not a WWE fan, Fed as in Federation. I'm loving the fact that fans are starting to use this now.
Yeah.
It means the Federation side of it is still alive.
Yeah, always will be.
Yeah.
Always will be.
But to hear it more means more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I see that, and it says WWE. When the time is right, I will be bidding that, and it will be WWF.
Yeah.
To me, this logo that you can see in the corner, the WWF scratch logo, that for me, that's my that to me is, and this one,
Yeah.
are my favorite logos they've ever done. I loved seeing when they put the WWF logo on top of that, and they combined the two. They used to do it on the magazines.
Yeah.
Do you remember which one I mean?
No, I can't remember ever seeing that.
I might be able to show you if you hang on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember them combining it.
Like a ninja, see?
Ah.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
There you go, guys. Look at this magazine. October 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the logo.
Didn't that even make a pay-per-view case? Was that like No Mercy 2001, like
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven?
Yeah, yeah.
I never recognised it.
This is great stuff. Oh, it's all about nostalgia. I love all this. I'm so glad I kept all these magazines, though. I know a few of them I did get chopped up, and I cut some photos out and stuff, but good times. Good
Yeah,
times.
Very good times.
Yeah, so that's the logo there. That to me, I love that combination.
Yeah. I wish he went with that.
I do.
I like that.
So going back to the WWF and Bob Holly. So he debuts. This is where you come in.
Yeah.
He debuts as Thurman Sparky Plug
Ah, yes.
as a NASCAR driver turned wrestler. Yeah, the summer of 1994, Bob requests to Vince McMahon to change his name back to Bob Holly, as that was what he was known for, but wanted to keep the gimmick.
Yeah.
So Bob Holly himself loved his gimmick with the NASCAR thing and all that, and Vince McMahon agreed to do it.
Yeah.
Because he was bullied backstage by his stage name,
Yeah.
and even his own immediate family were teasing him because of the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Holly. Yeah.
Yeah, old Sparky Plug.
What can you tell me about Bob Holly in '94?
So he debuts literally a week before the Royal Rumble '94. So I mean that's a good way to debut. A week before the Royal Rumble '94. He's obviously in the 30-man Royal Rumble. So that's his first pay-per-view debut. Only been on TV prior the week before. And at the Royal Rumble '94, he lasts over 20-odd minutes in that Royal Rumble, which is... Back then, that's a long-ass time.
That's impressive.
Yeah, a very long time. But I remember his vignettes, like him with the race car track and all that. And being... So I was quite 7 years old, I think. Yeah, toy cars. Because at the time, it's like, what are things called? Them fast cars, scale electrics.
Yeah, like scare electric.
They're very popular around this time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Being 7, I loved it, and just seeing Bob Holly and the track and all that, I was like, what the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
It's like putting like everything into one, and I loved it. I brought into it.
So us Brits, really, we in the '90s, we weren't really, like, as young kids, we weren't really familiar with NASCAR stuff.
No,
You know?
nothing like that.
No. The only way it was introduced to us was like through like the Hot Wheels and
Yeah,
things like that. You know?
yeah. Like obviously we had like Formula One, but that's crap.
It was good in the '90s.
Yeah.
2026. Oh well, I've not even seen any yet. 2025. 2025. Like nah.
Yeah.
I'm done with that stuff.
But I instantly fell in love with Bob Holly from the vignettes alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first time I actually ever seen him wrestle was actually in the Royal Rumble of '94 itself.
See, I remember seeing a clip when I was watching WCW.
Yeah.
This is like 96, 97. I saw most parts of WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
I can't remember how I obtained a recorded version of WrestleMania 10. And at the end, where Bret Hart wins the WWF Championship, Bob Holly is in the ring celebrating with them all.
Yeah.
He's got like a green singlet
Yeah.
with the long tights. Yeah. I didn't quite know it was him until I saw him in 1998.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But he was obviously they had to get all the baby faces out to the ring for Bret,
yeah.
and Bob Holly was obviously there in attendance because he was due to wrestle that night.
So didn't his match get cut?
Yeah. So, please don't ask me what the match was now. It's a multi-tag match. I know it featured Bob Holly, Sean Waltman. There's a few. And it got cut because Shawn and Razor overwent their time.
So apparently there was 2 matches cut from WrestleMania 10?
I'm not sure. I know the tag match definitely was.
Yeah.
I think it was just a tag match. I think. But yeah, Shawn and Razor went over long.
Right, yeah.
But the tag match did happen the following night on Raw.
Selfish bastards.
But yeah. But yeah, pull them to be fair. But on hindsight, like the ladder match, like it was the greatest of all time, wasn't it? You know.
Does Bob Holly get his moment, or does Shawn and Razor make history? Sorry, Bob.
That's it. Yeah, and it's not only that. Like, yeah, Bob and Sean Waltman, great, 1, 2, 3 Kid, great talents. But
Yeah.
it's probably who were they actually fighting? Probably wasn't so good.
Yeah.
It was either like an 8-man or a 10-man tag.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
There's a lot of people involved in this. I feel like Jarrett was involved. There's quite a few, but yeah, Bob Holly was. So far he's been pushed correctly.
Yeah.
He's in the Royal Rumble, one of the longest lasting in that Royal Rumble. Then he's got a match at Madison Square Garden at WrestleMania. He only debuted in the company in January.
That's really good.
Yeah, his match got caught short, but they did do it the next night.
So, I know what he does kind of in 95. What does he do for the remainder of 94 then?
Yeah, he's just doing very, like, just singles matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too, like, special. He did manage to, he had a couple wins over Owen Hart.
Okay.
So that was pretty.
Because, he does some sponsorship, apparently, or he had some sponsorship on a NASCAR thing,
Yes.
which was associated with the WWF at the time.
Yeah.
And when the sponsorship ended, which I believe was in 1994, Vince McMahon obviously obtains the ownership of this NASCAR, and he gave it to Bob Holly.
Oh, wow.
He says, "You can have that. That's yours."
No, that's cool.
Whether he still has it, I don't know.
Yeah,
But that's very, very cool thing, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think he's still involved, dips and dabs in racing now, doesn't he?
I believe he does, yeah. It's a shame because I don't think he's active on Twitter.
No.
But he's not on any other social media platform either.
That is a shame.
Yeah. Because he's, you know, we're probably going to repeat ourselves a few times tonight on this, but like Bob Holly, I would love to meet Bob Holly at a convention.
Yeah, that'd be great.
He would be such a huge hit.
I think he would.
Yeah.
Well, to us, he would be.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a couple other people I know, but again, he see, I don't think over here anyway. I don't think he doesn't get the love he deserves.
No, he doesn't.
No one really remembers again, it's his booking. It was so bad, and he had so much potential.
So let's talk about some good booking.
Yeah,
Going to 90s, 95.
Yeah, 95 was a lot better.
So he forms a tag team with the 1, 2, 3 Kid, Sean Waltman.
Yeah.
And during this time, though, he is also chasing for the Intercontinental Championship, facing Double J. He took part in the King of the Ring and defeated Mantor. Talk to me about the tag team that he had with 1, 2, 3 Kid, Sean Waltman.
Yeah, so they're literally just chucked together randomly. And do you know what? Like, I felt like they worked.
I think it worked, yeah.
So Sean Waltman at this point, he debuted in 93.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Holly was early January 94. And I found like through 94, come like the summer of 94 to December of 94, them both were just there on TV, just, I don't want to say pointless matches, but they kind of were pointless matches. And then they were kind of thrown together. Tag titles were vacant, and they're part of this tournament, with the finals obviously being at the Royal Rumble 95. So again, a year on from 94, Bob Holly's got a match at the Royal Rumble 95 for the tag titles against Bam Bam and Tatanka, which I can honestly say did steal the show at Royal Rumble 95, because it did. and they won the gold.
Right.
They won the tag titles, which was yeah, great.
That was at Rumble 95 against
Bam Bam and Tatanka.
Bam Bam Tatanka. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, which was good.
That helped save the show.
It did save the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we did this live watch along only a few days ago, and it was the shits.
yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he didn't keep the belts for that long.
So who did they lose the belts to?
So at this time, they had to defend the belts against the Smoking Guns.
Ah,
Who
okay.
was coming back from one of them was injured. I want to say it was Billy.
Billy was in the Rumble.
Oh yeah, so it was Bart. So yeah, I don't know how they become part of this. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, Bart knows. But I probably know once we do an episode on Billy Gunn.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's only a matter of time.
yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so their tag team reign was really cut short.
Right.
Which was a shame in a lot of ways because going into '95, the tag team division was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, granted, you had the Smoking Guns,
Yeah.
Jacob and Eli Blue. That's pretty much it around this point.
Oh
The
dear.
head
Yeah.
shrinkers stuff was ended.
The Bushwhackers were there.
It was really bad. Because you know how bad the tag division is when Yokozuna and Owen Hart were the tag team that carry it through the rest of the year from Mania. So I felt like they missed the trick with 1, 2, 3 Kid and Bob Holly.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, neither of them really did nothing else for the rest of that year. Like big, if you know what I mean.
So the only big thing that Bob Holly did was he was actually so Triple H's pay-per-view debut
Yes.
was against Bob Holly.
Yeah.
So which was okay.
Yeah. Yeah. SummerSlam '95. That holds a very special place for me. SummerSlam '95.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah. Even though the show itself wasn't good, but yeah, I really liked it. But yeah, Bob Holly and Triple H. Well, Hunter's Helmsley, should I say?
Yes.
Yeah, it was good because Bob Holly was on the card.
Yeah.
Kind of glad he lost though, because I know this is the Bob Holly episode, but I feel like him losing was elevating Triple H, and I think it worked. It worked from that win.
Yeah.
That's how I look at wrestlers sometimes.
No, I get it.
You need to lose to elevate that person, and
It paid off.
it paid off. But now in 2026, with Triple H being in charge, did it pay off? Maybe Bob Holly should have won at SummerSlam night.
Okay, yeah.
We wouldn't be in this predicament we're in now, would we?
No, because I mean we'll get to the tough enough stuff, but like if
Yeah,
you get my point,
I do get your point.
you need a tough teacher to do good in life, you know?
Yeah. But this is the thing with Bob Holly, where unfortunately, he was always a jobber, as we said, like from 1988 pretty much. And even now, he's finally got this contract in his hand. He is employed by WWE, and he's still jobbing out. He never got that. He never got his time. He did at the Royal Rumble, but again, it was really briefly. But yeah, him and Triple H on a SummerSlam at that time was good for him. And he's done what he does best and put someone over.
Yeah, and I think really it wasn't a bad match.
No, it was fine. The match was.
Yeah, nothing really memorable up until Survivor Series.
Yes, the underdogs.
Yes, the underdogs. So, guys, Survivor Series 1995. If you have never watched that show, go back and watch that show.
Yeah.
That is the perfect example of what a Survivor Series is all about. And the whole show was brilliant. And it was brilliant.
Yeah, SummerSlam '95 was.
It is so that the fans are loving it. Everyone's just having a great time, and it is just. Hang on.
Ooh. Yeah, it was
It's brilliant.
That was the opening match as well.
Yeah, I loved Survivor Series
So
95.
but it was Bob Holly, Hakushi, Marty Jannetty, and Barry.
Barry Windham, or was it Barry Horowitz?
That's it.
Horowitz.
Yeah. Hollow Wicks.
Horowitz.
That bloke.
He can't do it. He's wearing dentures.
I got dentures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good match.
Yeah.
Again, another big pay-per-view for Bob Holly.
Mm.
So he's doing it. He's doing it. He's getting all these pay-per-views, but
Not getting so he's gone from being a tag team wrestler to trying to go up the level to IC championship level.
yeah.
He doesn't. He's always stuck in that in between.
Yeah, so okay, because we're on November. So if we just go back to May of that year, so this is the Intercontinental title situation with Jeff Jarrett. Oh man, this sucked ass. The match is really good actually, and Bob Holly pins Jeff Jarrett.
This is May of '96.
95.
May of '95.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Bob Holly wins the match. Jarrett's foot is on the rope. The ref didn't see this. Bob Holly, but I didn't see this watching it.
Yeah.
So it's from a different camera perspective. So I didn't see this, right? All I'm seeing is the ref count 3. Bob Holly wins a bloody match, gets handed the Intercontinental Champion, goes backstage, then goes to celebrates, and I'm like, holy fuck. You just won the Intercontinental Championship. The tag title in January, now the IC. And do you know what? That is really cool to see. And I've recently gone back to watch all of this again, kind of stuff. And it still makes me happy now. Even though I know the outcome, just for that split moment, it's like, this is so cool. And that battle looks so good on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they should have just gone with it.
Yeah.
They should have gone with it. But if they did, then they wouldn't have had that amazing Shawn Michaels and Jeff Jarrett match in 95 in your house too. So it's like, God damn you, Shawn Michaels. You're always around with Bob Holly. But yeah, I feel like they should have just ran with that for a couple of weeks. Even if it's 2 or 3 weeks. Like, he looked very good.
Because Jarrett is a very good talent.
Yeah.
And I think, really, they could have made magic.
Yeah. Yeah. And I enjoyed this little feud. Because obviously Jeff argued, he got screwed. So, and do you know what? I never understand this. So if you want to answer this, what I'm about to put to you, or you guys want to answer this, please let me know, even if it's in the comments. Jeff, basically, Bob Holly wins the bout. Jeff's foot was on the rope. Okay, the ref is basically messed up. So what would be the best solution here? Oh, sorry, Jeff, we messed up. We admit that you got screwed. Have your belt back. You two can have a match next week. No, they just take the belt of Bob Holly and they don't give it to Jeff Jarrett because he got stripped off the belt. Well, it's not Jeff's fault. So the belt was vacated.
Yeah, that's right.
That should not have happened. If they realised they fucked up, they'd just be like, oh, sorry, Jeff, here's your belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the belt was vacated and then whoever won the following week become the champion. And do you know what? And this is straight up. They did this as near enough exactly a year after. Same storyline. 1 year after.
In '96.
Yeah, and that was with Goldust and Savio Vega.
Yes.
Exactly the same as this one.
Aha.
And do you know what? I was very excited again with Savio Vega. I was like, yes! New Gen man. Savio Vega. Fantastic.
That was his closest opportunity to ever holding a championship in WWE.
Yeah.
And it never fucking happened.
And he had it.
Yeah.
And he bloody had that bout. And I'm like, this is fantastic. But yeah, gave it back to Goldust. And do you know what? Oh yeah, that's for another episode anyway. But
yeah,
what I'm saying is yeah, I'm gutted. Bob Holly should have had a good run with that IC.
I agree. He would have looked good with that old classic IC championship belt as well.
Yeah,
you know, with the character and the times in the '90s, everything all tied together looked right.
Have you ever seen a photo with him with the classic IC with the?
I have not.
It's around because obviously they took the fucking photos.
I'm gonna have a look for this right now.
Yeah, you have a look.
So hardcore. Oh, wait, no. If I put Bob Holly, sorry,
Bob Holly. I see 95%.
Intercontinental Champion images. There's plenty of pictures with him and with the Hardcore Championship.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
and the Tag Team Championships, but not the Intercontinental.
Well, if I find one, I will.
No, that's Tag.
Ah,
No, I can't see.
I will send you one over.
Yeah, if you can find that, that'll be good.
I will find it. It's a beautiful photo.
Oh yeah, that Matt Capitelli. We should talk about that in very, very soon. And Crash Holly. My God, yeah, some.
But I'm just gutted that never become anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, him and Jeff had a match the following week, and obviously Jeff regained the IC Championship. And again, another good match on Raw.
Yeah.
2 straight good weeks. Yeah, it was good.
I felt after his. So yeah, obviously he was chasing for the IC title around the mid part of '95.
Yeah.
Does this Underdogs Tag Team Survivor Series match?
Yeah.
The Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Then after this, it's very, very sporadic for him again.
Yeah, because I mean we go into '96 and he's in the Royal Rumble, which seems to be a lucky charm for Bob Holly, and he lasts over 40 minutes. It's like, again, that's a great time. In 2 Royal Rumble matches, he's because under this gimmick, Sparky Plug, he's done 2 Royal Rumble matches, '94 and '96, and he's lasted an hour.
Yeah.
Combined time. Like, that's really good, very good. But yeah, he lasted 40 odd minutes. He's one of the longest lasting. I think he was the longest lasting wrestler in the 1996 Royal Rumble. Yeah. Yeah, he probably, I would say he was.
That's impressive.
40 odd minutes, yeah.
So, yeah, after a few sporadic TV appearances throughout 1996, in '97, he only makes 2 or 3 TV appearances where he faces Owen Hart twice on the same night, and then in August he faces Brian Pillman. So throughout most of this time, he's back home again.
Bloody hell.
Welding.
So what gimmick was he playing in '97?
To my knowledge, it's still the Sparky Plug type of thing.
Plug stuff.
But I think it's obviously become a very matured version of the character where really the character's persona's probably pampered down a bit, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's not really where at its peak like it used to be. It's just kind of there.
Yeah, I get that.
Kind of like kind of like a Miz, but with no personality. Nothing's changed and it's the same old shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Just go with the flow.
So Bob went back home again in September of 1997 and went back to normal work, welding. And this time he was actually contemplating if his career was over and if things were meant to be.
Wow.
So there we go. This is
that must be really hard for you.
Yeah.
Like, that must be really hard for him in 1997, knowing Triple H around this time has just won the King of the Ring, who's elevating his career now. The DX stuff starting up. And then Bob Holly's like 2 years ago, I wrestled him at the second biggest event of the year at SummerSlam. And now I'm just doing a 9 to 5 kind of. It must be hard to see.
Yeah. I feel for the guy. Even this is nearly 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So he's going through the Tommaso Ciampa type of scenario that he's going through right now because he's not happy with where he was expecting himself to be in his career.
Yeah.
And really, Tommaso Ciampa and Bob Holly, you know, I know it's 30 years apart. It's basically a similar scenario.
Yeah, sure.
That both of them were expecting, more so Bob at the time, was expecting to be a little bit further in his career than where he wanted to be. However, after many months, he returns to the WWF, kind of, in 1998, in February. So Jim Cornette approaches Bob back in January of 1998, and you can kind of know what's about to happen now.
Yes.
New look, long blonde hair, the new Midnight Express.
Oh God.
Bombastic Bob teaming with Bodacious Bart Gunn.
Oh.
The NWA stable.
Yeah.
Like, it's great to see Bob back on TV. But in 1998, I was watching this. You were watching this when this stuff was happening.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
It wasn't until 1998 when I realized, holy shit, that's the guy that was with Bret Hart when he won that WWF Championship at WrestleMania 10. Oh my God, that's him. Not knowing the history of what he had actually done throughout 96 and 95 and 96 because I wasn't watching it.
Yeah.
But for you, you're probably thinking, what the fuck is this?
I had no words for this. This is really weird because I know Bart Gunn from the Smoking Gun.
Your favorite tag team?
And bloody Bob Holly, Sparky Plug. It's like, this is weird. It's like, yeah, this is weird.
Yeah.
It was one of them I looked at. I was like, yeah, this don't look right. It just didn't look right.
Excuse me, it did not look right. And it didn't go right. For good reasons, of course.
Yeah.
So they challenged for the WWF Championship several times, but lost to the New Age Outlaws. Then they won the NWA Tag Team Championships from, I don't know if it was from the Headbangers or...
Yeah. I've seen this.
Yeah, that was in like... Yeah, it must have been like King of the Ring time.
Yeah, I did see this. I read this as well, and I was like, NWA Tag Champions. Well, okay, I didn't even know they won that against the Headbangers. I was like, huh? What?
It was the theme song that went with it. I was like, what the hell is this?
It's such a confusing time.
Because you know, like Jeff Jarrett in '97 when he, like kicked deep, we were doing that NWA gimmick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like I know you you kind of like that in that theme song.
Yeah, I like all that.
But because I was watching that and I was thinking, what the hell is this? And then you kind of get that weird vibe again in 1998 with the new Midnight Express.
Yeah.
There's something's not quite right here because Jeff Jarrett is kind of back doing his 1995 stuff again in '98.
Yeah.
It's a Double J gimmick, you know?
Yeah.
So we went from him doing this NWA stuff back to Double J, which was great.
Yeah.
Like Jeff Jarrett, 1998. My God, that's great year for Double J.
Mm-hmm.
Really good year. He gets his old persona back and he elevates his character, works his way up, and then you look what happens at SummerSlam 98, and then the character evolves again. Love it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, really, really, really good. And same goes into 99 as well. But again, we're not here to talk about Jeff Jarrett, here to talk about Bob Holly. But
Metro team.
Oh, it is actually a Metro team. That's going to be a long ass episode.
Yeah, I like Jeff.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, so this NWA Midnight Express gimmick, it fell flat very, very fast. And by July and August of 1998, they were disbanded, and the whole thing was put to bed. Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sorry to see this end.
No.
But then it's weird because it's like, parts of me didn't like this. I couldn't get behind it. But then but I did like Bob Holly, I like Bart Gunn. My fear was, if they split it up and they went singles, where are they going to get?
So this is where they did go.
Yeah.
They took part, both individuals, in the Brawl for All. Worked out well for Bart Gunn until the final. Badoosh! Butterbean took his head clean off.
Fantastic.
But at the time, Bob Holly was just basically sent down to the lower card, performing on Shotgun Saturday Night.
Yeah. Yeah, this Brawl for All stuff was
Give me your honest thought.
Well, I feel like their plan was for Steve Dr. Death Williams to win it.
Correct.
So couldn't they have like scripted it like they did with Raw Underground? to make sure he did win it. Like, wouldn't that have made more sense?
I agree. It should have been more. Well, yeah, storyline based.
Yeah, like Bart Gunn wins it, and then what's the reward? Like, obviously he wins like money, but like it should be like, you're the toughest bastard here. You fight Stone Cold at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Or do you know what I mean? Like, that's your reward. There's not fucking fight a professional boxer. Mind you, I'll just say this quickly. Bart Gunn and Butterbean did save WrestleMania 15.
That was...
How about bitch? But yeah, I mean, the Brawl for All, I just think was terrible. It was stupid. And it just...
People got hurt.
Yeah, it was pretty legit.
Mm.
To be honest, I'm surprised that Steve Blackman didn't win it.
He should have won it.
Yeah, I think if it was like, take your gloves off and let's go for real, I think Steve Blackman would have destroyed everyone.
He would have annihilated everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
So, eventually, in November of 98, so Bob Holly, Al Snow, Scorpio, and later, the Blue Meanie and Gilbert form the Job Squad.
Oh,
Like, it's something a bit different. It sells merchandise.
yeah.
People are actually quite like this quirky little faction.
Yeah.
I really like this Job Squad. The Job Squad, to me, is one of those factions that just doesn't ever get its flowers because this was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's just like the whole Job Squad name, though. It's just like, I suppose it's fitting, actually, when it comes to Bob Holly because he's just been jobbing, hasn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like Scorpio, as in Flash Funk, you know,
Yeah.
changed his name to Scorpio. But then the whole thing disbanded quite quick, which I will get to. But
Yeah.
so they formed the Job Squad. So the Job Squad themselves actually become associates of Mick Foley, Mankind at the time, and assist him in quite a few matches.
Yeah, that's good. This is good now. They're mixing up with someone that's in the main event scene.
So yeah. Then in December 1998, something drastic happens to Bob Holly.
Oh.
It's a huge deal. Massive deal. He was receding.
Ah.
And the haircut came.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Long hair, but not a lot on the top. It's not quite a good look.
No, he's going a bit...
Yeah. And to be fair, he pulled it off very, very well.
Well, yeah, he did, actually.
Yeah. So anyway, 1999. Now, for Bob Holly, 99, I think Bob Holly had a hell of a good year in 99.
Yeah, I'd say this is one of his...
Best years.
One of his best years, yeah.
So, the Job Squad, they drift apart, and Al Snow and Bob Holly actually begin a feud.
Good.
Chasing the Hardcore Championship.
Yeah, this is good.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Yeah.
My God, what a match that was.
Yeah, that was a very good match.
Very good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We do this timeline here at the TDS Wrestling Show in Pro Wrestling World. And last year we did the whole 1999 timeline.
Yeah.
But it wasn't up until July of Fully Loaded 99 is when we started doing the live watch-alongs.
Yeah.
I wish we'd done the rest of the year because St. Valentine's Day Massacre, that Hardcore Championship was phenomenally good.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. And I'm not really a fan of hardcore matches, but I feel like these two just work so well together.
They did.
Al Snow was like, he was always up for taking a beating.
Yeah.
And the Hardcore Holly was he come across like a angry badass. So you put them together, it bloody worked. And it was good seeing this version of Hardcore Holly, Bob Holly. It was good seeing this version.
Yeah.
More like,
Take him more seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he had this very memorable hardcore match at St. Valentine's Day Massacre where he defeats Al Snow to win the Hardcore Championship. Then the end of February goes for a name change. He's no longer Bob Holly.
No.
It's Hardcore Holly.
Yeah.
I didn't mind this either.
It worked.
It did work. Everyone still referred him to Bob, which was fine, you know?
Yeah.
So he's chasing and defending the hardcore title, holding it on multiple occasions. Then so they have that match at WrestleMania 15.
Yeah.
Fatal 4-way hardcore match. No, triple threat.
With yeah.
Bart Billy Gunn, Hardcore Holly, and Al Snow.
Yeah.
We'll move on very quickly. Takes part in the King of the Ring tournament and does face X-Pac.
Yeah, because we stated this, didn't we?
We did.
Former tag champs.
And that was... So there's certain elements of King of the Ring 99 which parts are good, other parts are pretty bad. But some of the matches that actually came out of that show, that was actually not bad.
Yeah, no. I knew this match would be one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Because they're both great workers, and they got a lot of they just know each other inside and out.
They do.
Yeah. So I knew this was going to be a good match.
I really enjoyed it. Now, yeah, here's the thing. He turns heel, and he tries to take on this other secondary name, the Big Shot. I'm the Big Shot, Hardcore Holly. It didn't quite work out well. And he's trying to feud with the Big Show and Kane. He did a special guest referee spot as well at some point.
Yeah, that was strange.
It was very strange. Yeah, so to me that a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
You can say what you want about that. I think my opinion is not the best.
No.
I think my point is from 1998, November 98, up until just before King of the Ring, he's got some great stuff going on with that Hardcore Championship and Al Snow.
Yeah.
Really good. Then in August, little cousin Crash Holly turns up.
Yeah.
And he doesn't exactly welcome his little cousin Crash with open arms. He beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
What a way to welcome your little cousin to the wrestling world. You beat the shit out of him. Brilliant.
These two were just them two together just still gets me now.
I love this.
It's so fucking funny.
It is so fun.
I cry with laughter and just thinking of them two. Just that match we watched recently, they're just beating the fucking what is this?
Because even though that
Oh, great.
they become tag team champions as well by defeating the Rock and Sock Connection. What the hell?
Oh, man.
It's comical and it's a very strained relationship, but it is so funny.
So funny.
They have a tag match and they lose, and then they start pushing each other, and Bob Holly just picks up
Every time.
Have a Crash, and poor little cousin Crash just having his ass whipped. I absolutely love it.
He used to come down with the weighing scales as well and like that.
Allegedly over 400 pounds and all this.
Yeah, 'cause I remember back in the day when you brought I think I might have had him in the right. I might be wrong. I've had him together in a dual pack, the Hollies, or I had a Crash Holly figure on its own. I want to say it was that, and he come with the weighing scales.
That was Crash Holly. That did come as a duo pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that was a Jack Specific one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I never owned that, but
Yeah, I did own that.
that's very interesting.
Yeah.
So he's chasing the tag team championships and winning, and then losing to the Rock and Sock Connection. And then they continue chasing the tag team gold, faces the Big so do you remember only a couple of weeks ago when we were doing the 99 timeline?
Yeah.
He's on SmackDown and he challenges the Big Show for the WWE Championship.
I can't remember this. I can't remember that.
No, it happens.
Yeah.
He's very unsuccessful, of course.
It's been a bit sauced up.
Yeah. It wasn't even on the main event. It was
Oh, really?
mid-card.
Oh, okay.
That's when they didn't really... Imagine Bob Holly holding that.
Did Big Boss Man interfere at the end?
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, I can remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hardcore Holly holding that belt. That would have been bloody brilliant.
That would be great.
Yeah.
So anyway, then the big Hardcore Holly and Crash Holly, they continue their tag team, but as heels.
Yeah.
And because of they're portraying the super heavyweight thing, you get to you get to Survivor Series where Hardcore and Crash team up with Too Cool
Yeah.
to go against Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I like that.
And then we get to Armageddon, where again they're portraying the super heavyweight thing, and they go up against Rikishi and Viscera.
Yeah, which is a bit strange.
Yeah, but the problem that they were having around this time was with Armageddon '99 is the crowd reactions, especially even at Survivor Series. They just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, no.
And there was no reaction for Bob coming out whatsoever.
Unfortunately.
This is the downfall of Hardcore Holly. Get to the year 2000, right? Jericho is the Intercontinental champion,
Yeah.
defeating China and stuff. Then Hardcore Holly he starts to pursue an interest in the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
Which then leads us, obviously, there's certain altercations in the story molds to where we get to Royal Rumble 2000, where we have a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah. Just, why did he ever do that?
I think you're about to find out, young man.
Yeah, it's just weird. It just seemed like it to me, I mean, I'm all for Hardcore Holly challenging for the IC Championship. I mean, he should have won that in 95, but how did he go from, like, being in that tag division all of a sudden just straight for that bout? It just didn't, it was weird. It just felt weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
But obviously, at the moment, we are doing the timeline. We're doing the Raws and SmackDowns as of like right now.
Yep.
I'm loving this little thing going on. I feel that this is good.
It is. It is good.
I hated Hardcore Holly being involved in this, but now I'm rewatching it as of now. Do you know what? I'm glad he's involved.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he's making it now.
Yep.
And I'm actually looking forward to the triple threat to rewatch it at Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Royal Rumble 2000, guys. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best. Unfortunately, he does come out of this feud. Well, yeah, unsuccessful. Doesn't win the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Things start to get a bit more interesting. Things are fun. So Crash wins the Hardcore Championship. So Bob is now feuding with his cousin Crash, winning and losing the Hardcore belt on multiple occasions, leading into WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah.
15-man battles. Was it a 15-minute battle royal?
Yeah.
For the Hardcore Championship?
It was extremely messy, yeah, but it is 15 minutes.
It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, no, this was good fun. So, yeah, winning and losing the Hardcore belt on multiple occasions. So at the end of June, right, in 2000, Kurt Angle and him have a fantastic match. But unfortunately for Bob, Kurt Angle does a moonsault from the top of the rope, and his shin lands on Bob's arm and clean cut breaks his arm.
Yeah.
So he's off for several months with a broken arm.
Yeah.
So he's on the shelf, more or less. So you don't really see a lot of Bob Holly until, well, November. And this is... So Bob comes back, and then he finds he's got another cousin.
Oh, okay.
Molly Holly.
Molly Holly.
So you got all three Hollies.
Nice.
I loved this.
Yeah.
Bob comes back, and then he sees Crash, and then he's like, well, who the hell is it? Oh, no. Cousin Molly. And it's just, it was on a Sunday Night Heat or something.
Do you feel like they could have got, do you feel like they could have been more?
Yep.
More Hollies?
I think we should, there were supposed to be more Hollies.
Oh, was there?
Yes. So there's a couple guys that they had an OVW that they were going to bring up and introduce as Hollies.
Yeah.
Bruce Pritchard basically threw the spanner in the works. Shelton Benjamin. They were going to use Shelton Benjamin as a Holly. I thought, I don't believe it. I think he's pulling our leg.
Yeah.
Because Bruce Pritchard, as we know, is talking a load of bollocks lately. But for Shelton Benjamin as a Holly, what are you doing? He's black.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you say that, but...
Bubba and Devon.
Bubba and Devon. Do you know I think would have been great in the Hollies?
Go on.
Skip. Chris Candido.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Because obviously he went by the name Skip.
Yeah.
He could come in there as like Chris Holly.
Even Skip Ollie.
They'd be like, Skip. And he'd be like, well, actually, Bob, my name's not actually Skip. It's Mr. Holly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like he would have fitted that mold. So you have like little Crash Holly, little Skip Holly, and then Molly Holly, and then Big Bob.
I love it.
He could have nicked that name.
Yeah.
Big Bob Holly.
I love that. I love it.
I think that would have been really good.
I love that.
And then get Tom Pritchard to turn up as Zip.
Yeah.
Actually, my name's actually Zip. I'm Zippy Holly. Skippy Holly and Zippy Holly.
They
tag team.
They could have done so much with that.
The Body Hollies.
Yeah.
The Buddy Hollies.
They could have been. Yeah. They could have just Bob would have been like the senior member of the faction.
Yeah, I would have loved Skip though, man.
Yeah.
Chris Candido, that would have been cool.
That would have been immense. Just to see all these individuals turning up, and that's magical booking.
Yeah.
The Hollies were, no one talks about them, and the people should. It was really, really good fun. I know it was short-lived.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But that was good fun. Anyway, so, so Molly Holly's introduced, and he has various tag team matches with Crash again, even though they were beating the shit out of each other several months back.
Love it.
2001, 2002. So you'll see a lot of Bob Holly on WWE Jacked, Metal, Superstars.
All the classics.
The classics. You're not really seeing him doing a lot on the main event.
No.
He doesn't even make it to the card on WrestleMania 17.
Bloody hell.
But he continues to chase the Hardcore Championship, nonetheless, and wins multiple times. Then throughout the Invasion angle, him and Crash team up again. Right up until the Invasion angle ends. And then they kind of disband because Molly Holly defects to the
dark side.
Yeah.
Yes.
She becomes Mighty Molly.
Dude, I forgot all about that. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mighty. Yeah, I should know that. I saw Molly Holly in bloody a Rebellion 2001 with Hurricane, actually.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? We're coming out of 2001. We're going into 2002.
Yeah.
They don't really have a lot for Bob to do.
No.
So what do? They send him down to Tough Enough 2. Him and Al Snow are very good friends.
Yeah.
And Al requested to have Bob, whilst he didn't have a lot to do. So he's like, no, I'll come down. It was a bit of a last minute decision.
Wow.
So he showed them the ropes, and that was that. But the later part of 2002, in September, he does this brief thing with Randy Orton, if I remember rightly, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's Randy Orton's debut match.
Yeah. September the 12th, though. Brock is the champion.
Yeah.
This was actually a really brutal match.
Yeah,
I watched it last night.
Yeah, I haven't watched that match since that day.
I watched it last night. Me and Carol watched it together. And then Brock breaks his neck. And he finishes the match.
What do you think went wrong? Like, obviously, do you...
I think Brock didn't realise how heavy Bob was.
Yeah.
He went to pick him up to try and get him into that right position for a powerbomb, and he just kind of like gave way and just dumped him on the back of his head.
Do you think a lot of that is as well as like Brock was a bit green?
I think it was a combination of a lot of things, but green is definitely one. Lack of grip may have been another, and just the positioning and the weight of Bob was another thing. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's off for 13 months with a broken neck.
Man, like already, like when is this guy gonna get a break? Obviously, one in his neck and his arm. God, he just setback after setback. And no, none of this is none fault of his own.
No.
None.
So we get to 2003. The first time he actually really does get a reaction. Real decent reaction.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So before his return, he does go over to Tough Enough 3.
Yeah.
and he opens a can of whoop ass on that Matt Capitelli.
Yeah.
And the reason for it was they had all these young individuals who were trying to train up and do the wrestling and stuff. But he gets there and they're all giggling, they're all laughing when they're trying to perform these maneuvers in the ring. They're laughing at each other and joking around. And Bob was just like, nah, this is not how you're supposed to be. This is a strict environment.
So is this after his neck break?
Yeah, so this is just before his return.
Oh, okay. So he's been basically on the shelf for all this time. He's gone to tough enough as a trainer. And you got people that's not necessarily they weren't taking it serious, but they weren't taking. They're not as serious as what Hulk Hogan was, and he's pissed. Okay.
And Matt was one of the individuals that was, in his opinion, was taking the piss.
Yeah.
So he whipped him into shape. Which I don't know the full extent, but I know Matt Capitelli did pass away due to some brain issues.
Yeah, he brain cancer, tumor in the brain.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people say some fucking horrible things, but Bob Holly just put him into shape. Old school, you know?
And that's what I think a lot of it was. Like, honestly, like, Bob was trained back in that time. Like,
He was trained the right way. Old school way.
with discipline.
And that's exactly the word.
Look at the bloody... Alright, another example, okay? So I feel like this is something that needs to be spoken about with this. Like, look at Stu Hart's dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
It was called a dungeon because Stu would punish people that he was training. They would scream, and they would scream that you could be upstairs in your bedroom or the kitchen. You could hear it from the basement. Like, what the hell was he doing to them people?
Torture room.
And look what would come out of that dungeon. So Hulk Hogan thought like somebody needed that. So, like, it's a wrestling business. It's not. You're not there to play badminton.
No.
You're there. This shit's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and you gotta wise up. And again, Bob Holly's old school. I've seen the footage. I expect you have.
Oh, yes.
It's terrible. Like, Hulk Hogan beat the fuck into him, and you wouldn't get away with that this day and age.
No.
Look at Hugh Morris. Like, that's why they fucked him off. Like, same thing.
I can't quite remember all the ins and outs of Hugh Morris, to be honest.
It's very similar.
Was it?
He was just a bit
Abusing his power.
Yeah. But again, I feel like that it's that age group, it's that time frame. You know? Stu Hart would torture him. That they would actually pass out. Hulk Hogan didn't make anyone pass out or send them to the hospital. He just roughed them up, taught them the hard way. Again, like that, you wouldn't get away with that today.
Yeah. And here's the best thing, right? It was never mentioned by the office or anything. They didn't care.
No.
Or they never had a problem with it, you know?
I think it was even shown on TV, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, so they were just like, it was more of the normal.
Mm.
It was normal. It was just normal. And then obviously, like, when Matt passed away, a long period afterwards, people's gone back and watched that footage and they're like, oh my God, he's a bully. That is terrible what he's done. And it is, but back then it was just the normal.
I agree.
Yeah.
So
Snowflakes.
here's the thing. So in the later part of 2003, Brock Lesnar had turned heel again.
Yeah.
He had turned babyface. He had turned babyface at Survivor Series 2002
Yeah.
when he lost the championship to the Big Show. So from that point, leading all the way up to maybe about SummerSlam, Unforgiven time,
Yeah.
he turns heel again. Obviously, he has that incident with Zach Gowen and fucking
Oh God.
snaps the kid in half.
Yeah.
But he turns heel, and then we get to Survivor Series 2003, where he has... So it's Team Lesnar versus Team Angle.
Yeah.
And Kurt Angle introduces Bob Holly as one of the members of his team.
Yeah.
This Survivor Series 2003, guys, check it out. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
I like this specific match.
Yeah, it is good. The only match you just need to ignore is the main event, Triple H and Goldberg, load of bollocks.
Oh, fuck.
But the rest of the show is so much fun.
Yeah.
And then Bob Holly, because he's the last one to come out for the team,
Yeah.
crowd go nuts.
Yeah.
Because they all know Bob is after Brock for breaking his neck.
Yeah.
And he fucking goes for him. And they're going, oh, they're loving it. Michael Cole and Taz are they're just vocalizing. Vocalizing, is that a word? Is that a word?
Vocalizing?
I don't know. But either way,
is that a word?
Either way, you hear that?
I think your ass was vocalizing.
It was. Either way, yeah, Michael Cole and Taz, they're doing a great job on commentary with this whole scenario. It is brilliant. Love it.
Yeah.
So that's 2003. 2004, he faces Brock at the Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble again, look. This is his show. This is his pay-per-view.
Yeah.
First WWE Championship on a pay-per-view, Royal Rumble.
Imagine Bob Holly with that belt.
Yeah.
I was rooting for Bob so badly in this match because I'd heard the rumors in 2004 that Brock Lesnar was potentially going to be leaving. So I thought,
Yeah.
yes, put Bob Holly up there.
Yeah, I did love Bob Holly as a main eventer.
Me too.
I thought he paid his dues.
You-
More than paid his dues.
I agree. Did you feel in those promos that started to surface on SmackDown in 2003,
Yeah.
like Brock, you broke my neck, and blah, 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 whatever he says, they are very, very good. And you think, like,
yeah.
Bob Holly wasn't the best on the mic. When he started doing those promos, you think, okay, that is good.
Like psychopath.
Yeah. It's
I'll break your neck.
yeah.
And then you had all this, and then this is the moment, and then he loses.
Yeah, the momentum's dead.
Dead. That's it. He was never in a main event on the thing like that again
No.
until like ECW, December to December. But
Yeah. We'll get to that shortly. So, 2004, 2005, he teams with Billy Gunn and Charlie Haas, chases the tag team championship gold, but is not successful.
oh,
I remember Judgment Day 2004, he's teaming with Billy Gunn. I think.
2004, man, like the tag division there is just so fucking random.
It was.
And yes, you are right. He was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the... Yeah, Charlie Haas and Rico defeat Billy Gunn and Hardcore Holly.
How much is that?
Is that
Both Bart weren't there at the time, so they went for Billy Guns to the Bart Gun.
Bart Gunn?
Yeah.
Yeah, no idea what he was doing. Billy Gunn's portraying the Mr. Ass gimmick again as well.
Well, what I mean is Bob Holly, because he couldn't tag team with his old partner Bart Gunn, he swapped them for his brother Billy.
Ah, yes, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Shades of '98.
Yeah. Got something wrong in my ears. They're not balanced right.
Oh, aren't they?
No, I can feel something's not right. Oh dear. Anyway, so I actually feel like my hearing is disappearing.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's not a nice feeling that.
I can hear that.
Can you?
Yeah, it sounds like fluid in your ears.
It could be. Oh yeah, it doesn't feel good. Anyway, I'll work on that tomorrow. So, yeah, late 2005, he's targeting Orlando Jordan for the United States Championship.
Fucking I wouldn't.
I think he's probably thinking, I don't think that guy should have that United States Championship.
Nah.
I think Bob would have looked great with that US title.
Yeah. Yeah, it would look better on him.
Instead of Orlando bloody Gay Jordan.
Yeah, how the fuck did he get a belt?
Because he's gay.
Yeah,
Don't know. I fuck knows where.
Maybe probably that.
I don't know if it's that. I
expect it was.
maybe.
He ticks all the boxes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Poor Bob.
That feud he did with Mr. Kennedy, I know it was very short. I enjoyed that though. That was in the later part of 2005.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that.
Yeah, it felt something a bit fresher for him
It did.
than what he has been doing.
Then 2006, he's got time off from a severe staph infection. And he had a lot of repairs. So he had to repair a lot of his nagging injuries.
Yeah.
He had a lot of problems.
Oh, yeah.
His ankles, his wrists, elbows.
Yeah, he wasn't in a good way.
No.
Yeah, I think his whole body at this point was just failing.
Yeah. Help me out. 2006, 2007 ECW.
Yeah, so, I mean, well, I can't give you too much info on that because it was the shits, but so I actually seen Bob Holly wrestle, Minehead, under the ECW banner. It was a WWE show, but it was an ECW match. And Bob Holly was there, Sabu, and I want to say it was Test.
Oh,
Triple
wow.
Threat, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody was the champion though. It was just like a ECW thing. Yeah, that was cool. Unfortunately, Test was. He lived a few more years, but my God, man, like seeing Test in the flesh was, weren't good.
Really?
Wasn't good. It was. Yeah, I still remember that now. It was bad.
Just his face, or
His breathing.
oh right, okay, yeah.
He was so blown out. You could just hear every breath, and it was honestly, fuck, I can't describe it. I've never seen anything like it.
He was jacked like fuck, there wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't think his heart could take his brain.
Because he's a big dude,
Yeah,
6'6" or something, legit 6'6".
He was a big ass dude.
Yeah.
Cool seeing Test though, but even cooler seeing Bob Holly. Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to think who won that match. I want to say I think Tess won that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did like how they wanted to utilize some of the underutilized blokes in WWE on Raw and SmackDown and put them on ECW because they did need a third brand.
Yeah, they did.
And it worked, but it didn't work with the ECW name was the issue.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have done that. That's what killed it straight away. If they just created something new like Dynamite,
Yeah, anything would have.
and put a world title on there or anything, it would have paid off.
Yeah.
The NXT thing definitely worked out in the end, but like,
We could have just gone for like FCW, like their Florida Championship Wrestling.
yeah. But to have that third brand at that time to help those underutilized individuals, I really did think that was good.
Yeah.
Test and Hardcore Holly, various others like Big Show. I don't think needed to go there.
No.
Oh yeah, look what happened to him when he won the ECW title.
Yeah. But I feel like Hardcore Holly, from his ECW stuff, like, I think the most thing he's known for is that table spot where he sliced his back.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was a lovely clean cut.
That was clean. And
Yeah.
do you know what? To this day, like, I still watch that, and I don't know how it manages to do it. Like, that perfectly clean going through a table. Like, how? Like, if I chuck you through that table, right?
Yeah.
How would you get a perfectly line?
Right, you see this veneered strip along the edge?
Yeah.
If that comes off, not this side because it's rounded,
Okay.
but the side that is stuck to the table
Ah.
is sharp. So when the table snaps, that veneer is still intact, and it probably, when his back come down on the table, his back just hit the veneer.
Right.
It probably cut his back. Potentially.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
It does, actually.
I've been every day for an hour I look at that footage since the day it happened. Should have just asked you then.
There you go.
Could save myself a lot.
That's what, to be fair, a lot of the tables that they use, the veneers, is still attached to the whole edge of the table.
No, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
There you go. Especially in the Attitude Era, I noticed it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2007, 2009, he teams with Cody Rhodes. Well, 2007, 2008.
Well, Cody Rhodes, again, he had his first debut match against Hardcore Holly.
He did, yeah.
Just like Orton. But unfortunately, Cody didn't win. So they went for like a little friendly little feud. And the thing is, he used to rough Cody up in his feud. It went on for, I think he had 3 matches. He just beat the shit into him. And then it become like student and teacher. Bit like what he did in Tough Enough 3.
Yeah.
But he did it as a storyline with Cody.
Yeah.
It was good. Worked.
Mm.
Yeah, these has a tag team, so it seems random. But again, it was very much like a student teacher kind of coming together. I didn't like it though.
I must admit, I couldn't follow this.
I couldn't watch Hardcore Holly tag with anyone, but besides Crash. Obviously 1, 2, 3 kid prior to that, but yeah, it's always Crash, always going to be Crash.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a weird tag team, but it was done deliberately because they were going for the most cleverest tag team thing of all time.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate screw job.
Yeah.
So this was Night of Champions, 2008. So prior to this, Ted DiBiase Jr. God rest his soul. I know he's not dead, but
Doing measure
he
team.
might as well be. Where he's going. He's serving hard times. Yeah, he comes in and he wants a tag team championship match. It's like, what? How would I have a debut? I want a tag title match. Yeah, cool. So it's him and a mystery partner versus Cody and Hardcore Holly. So Ted DiBiase comes down to the ring with a fantastic version of Priceless.
This not a Champions.
Yes,
2008.
2008.
Yeah, yeah.
So he gets in the ring and he tells the referee basically to start the match, and the referee's like, "Where's your tag partner?" He's like, "Oh, he'll get it here when he's ready." So the match was then basically a handicap match. So Hardcore Holly starts the match. Cody's there.
Is this for the tag titles?
Yeah, because Cody and Hardcore was the tag champions.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that. I forgot all about that, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
So they won the tag titles.
Yeah.
Fuck knows who from. It was a very strange period of that year.
Yes, it was.
But, yeah, the tag title's on the line. Ted DiBiase's tag partner ain't turned up. Anyway, him and Hardcore Holly's about to get it on, and then, bang, Cody hits Holly from behind. And it turned out that Cody is the mystery tag partner of Ted DiBiase. So this is Cody's first time ever as a heel in wrestling on TV.
Loved it.
Yeah, which he remained for many years.
Mm-hmm.
But Hardcore Holly was the one that made Cody turn heel. It was, they've never done that since. And I feel like a lot of people can't remember this storyline. But I feel like they need to do this again. Like, revisit it. That's
they could
steal it.
Yeah.
It was so clever and it was perfectly put together. And yeah. But the only trouble is they failed to capitalize.
Capitalize is a hard one for me to say as well.
They failed to do that. I feel like, this would have been a good time for if Crash was still alive. If Crash was still alive and still relatively active, that would have been a great feud.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
So really, after this, Bob has taken off, took a very long hiatus after this incident in 2008, where Cody turns on him.
Yeah.
Where he would, and he would never return. This is it.
Was that it in
This is it.
WWE?
Apparently so.
Fuck yeah. Wow.
So he was released from his contract in January 2009. So Bob was facing personal struggles with painkiller addiction, stealing from other wrestlers.
Yeah, didn't he steal from like bloody Mr. Kennedy's bag or something?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did eventually enter rehab in mid-part of 2009.
Yeah.
So, and then he would enter the independent circuit. And this is where he spent a lot of time here in the UK.
Oh.
You know he was in this area.
Nah.
He was in Southampton, and so he's in Hampshire,
Yeah.
Devon as well,
Fucking hell.
London. He was over here for about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, never saw Bob Holly live on the UK scene. I don't. I think I might have seen him in Rebellion 2000. I don't know. Feel like I might have.
Yeah, you might have.
Rebellion 2000.
Yeah, you might have seen him.
Let's have a look.
He was quite active at this time.
Well, yeah. Crash Holly wins the European Championship. I remember that.
Yeah, William Regal.
Yeah, no, he's not on the show.
Oh shit.
No Hardcore Holly. Oh, see, I haven't. I can barely remember being there, to be honest. It was so long ago.
The trouble is, you go to these shows, and as years pass, the memories kind of.
Like Insurrection 2001. I barely remember a thing of that.
Yeah.
Insurrection 2001. Let's have a look at this.
I wonder if he was there.
Yes, I have seen them.
So what was he doing?
Oh my god! They had the Radicals, Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko, and Terry Runnels versus all 3 of the Hollies: Crash, Hardcore, and Molly. How the hell did I ever forget that? Oh my god!
Just do, don't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can barely remember Insurrection. Rebellion, I remember the day getting there and stuff. 'Cause it just took fucking hours to get there.
Did it?
Oh yeah.
Who did it too?
I think it was Sheffield, was it?
Oh, Sheffield.
Yeah, because Insurrection was in Earl's Court.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, it was Sheffield, the Sheffield Arena. Oh, yeah, I just remember that day.
Wow.
Yeah, so we didn't really get there. We got there quite late.
How did you get there? Was that your mates, wasn't it?
Yeah, my mate.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
my mum. My mate's mum and dad took us up there.
Yeah, I can't imagine your dad driving up there.
No. Mum and dad wouldn't have had a clue. No. And Insurrection, it was. See, I can't remember. Cannot remember. Anyway, so Alcoholic, very unknown as he doesn't use any social media. So, how is Bob Holly? Is he okay or what?
Yeah. So, I mean, he does. He was doing like a few interviews, wasn't he? Like with title match wrestling.
He hasn't done any interviews since 2012, I think.
Yeah, I listened to one today actually. Just try. It was such a random interview, and I thought try and bring more info, log it in. So the beauty of this show is we're doing Bob Holly, and a lot of the stuff I never knew.
Right.
And I'm learning it. And it's just like all stuff I've forgotten. Like I never knew he was an NWA champion. Just learning new things, and this is what's cool about doing this.
Yeah.
I like listening to interviews, and I listened to a specific interview today that he done. That was a while ago, and he was on about his relationship with Steve Blackman. That's such a good listen.
Feel like I might have seen this. Can you remind me what he said about Steve?
So he said like him and Steve were like really good friends.
Right.
They used to go on the road together, share. And he said like he was interviewed by Stone Cold.
Oh, okay.
Hardcore Holly on Stone Cold.
That's right. Yes.
And he said Stone Cold. He said, "Yeah, like Steve Blackman's a legit badass. Like this bloke, he don't smoke, he doesn't drink, like he don't take painkillers. This bloke just like trains. He's like just trains. Steve Blackman just like he's Haku's level. He'd just like rip your throat out."
Oh, I love it.
Bob Holly's like I used to like wind him up because I could because I was his good friend. But he said even I knew like when to draw the line. He said because like with Steve Blackman is like you can have a laugh with Steve and then Steve's like, does he want to fight me or what? Like, Steve's like, what's your problem? It's like it just makes me laugh.
I love that. Love it.
And I know Stevie Richards is quite a good friend, quite friendly in talking terms with Bob Holly still to this day.
Oh, really?
Because somebody asked him, somebody asked him, can't remember now, but they said to Stevie, does he feel awkward being good friends with Hardcore Holly and good friends with Renee Dupree because of the whole situation between them two?
Mm.
Steve, said, no, it's fine.
That's good. I would so. Yeah, I did say he doesn't make any appearances. He doesn't really do a lot of conventions or things like that.
No, which is a shame, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him. I'd love to. I just want to see him do something. I want to just see him appear, even if it's just sat front row at a TNA Impact taping. Like, just see him.
Yeah.
Maybe he just don't want to be like. Maybe he just hates the business now,
It could be that.
or he just doesn't like the way wrestling's turned.
I get that.
He just probably thinks it's all like majorettes now, handstands, cartwheels, and backflips, and yeah.
Do you think he's Hall of Fame worthy?
Oh. To me, yes, because I respect what he's done for the business in wrestling,
Agreed.
and I know he's worked hard. But from a WWE point of view, putting him in there, he ain't really done a lot. Does that make sense? And I'm not trying to be harsh on him, but he hasn't done a lot because they chose for him not to do a lot. Not because he wasn't talented enough, because he was. Like, if it was me booking, he would have won the Inter twice. He would have won definitely would have won the United States. He would have won the ECW World title, and he would have won the WWE title. And he would have, he did okay with the tag titles 2 times, that's fine. Or 3 times, actually. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. But, yeah, Hall of Fame worthy. It's a hard one, isn't it?
It really, really is. It's all down to your personal outlook on him as an individual and what he has done for the business and for you as a wrestling fan. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, in our eyes, he's Hall of Fame worthy.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think he's had a memorable career?
I think the same answer to that is the same answer I gave for the Hall of Fame.
Agreed.
To me, yeah. So
Yeah.
he's a big part of my childhood.
Yep.
To another wrestling fan, they just probably just like, oh yeah, when he that bloke who slit his back on the table in ECW, like that's how they gonna know him.
Or for when Brock broke his neck.
That's
Yeah.
just 2 highlights of his career. If you ask like a lot of people, Bob Holly, they say, oh, he got his neck broken by Brock Lesnar, or he that slice on his back. They're not gonna remember the back-to-back great matches he had with Jeff Jarrett on Raw 95. They're not going to remember they're just not going to remember that he lasted 40-odd minutes in Royal Rumble 96. They're not going to remember, do you know?
I do.
Him and Crash, how they brought the comedy to wrestling, the fun to wrestling. It's forgotten.
Yeah. He's a tough son of a bitch.
For sure.
The legacy he's left behind. Do you think he's left a good legacy behind in the wrestling world?
Not in modern day wrestling, no. The legacy he left got changed when everything turned to snowflakes and daffodils, unfortunately.
And unicorns from rainbows.
But then, the legacy he left might have rubbed off on someone that's in AEW now that's like a John Moxley or a badass over there.
That's very true. I like that. That's a
Yeah.
very good analogy.
Doesn't mean it has to be with that company. Yeah. I see a lot of John Moxley in Bob Holly. I feel Bob Holly's more talented in the ring, wrestling ability. But the hardcore side of things, John Moxley's the guy now.
Yeah.
For sure. He takes it to the next level. And hardcore Holly always took it to the next level.
Yeah.
So yeah. Maybe his legacy is still going. But just in a different company.
Yeah. That's very good. I like that.
Yeah, I like that as well. I've actually impressed myself with that last bit.
I think that's so impressive. I don't know what else we can say.
Yeah. Neither would I.
Well, there we go, guys. There's hardcore Bob Holly. Take it or leave it. Love it or hate it. We love Bob Holly for what he did for us as wrestling fans. We'd love to know what you think and what Bob Holly left, what impression he left on you as a wrestling fan. Because I know for Ribshot, he's left a hell of a good mark on Ribshot, which is great. But yeah, the rest of you fans that are watching, followers and fans and lovers of the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World, drop those comments below on this video and let us know your thoughts on Hardcore Bob Holly. Well, anyway, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
This is quite late at night. It is almost midnight on a Friday night, where we have recorded this episode immediately after Drew McIntyre won the WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes on SmackDown in Berlin, Germany. Like, holy motherfucking shit, what the hell is going on?
Oh, yeah.
So we're blown out, we're hyped up, and we've just done this episode on Bob Holly just for you for Sunday, the 11th of January. My name is Sam, and my brother, the Tezzy Bear.
Oh, the Tezzy Bear.
Terry Bloody Johnson. We have had an absolute blast, as per usual. And we're going to sign off. We're over and out. Thank you very much, guys. And we will see you. We'll see you for Royal Rumble 1996 live watch along on January the 14th. Wednesday watch along. You're going to love it.